We are taking a look inside a beautiful flower shop.
The first thing that she wanted to do was get a 1968 VW.
And that's how I found you, is through the truck. So before I take you into Mother of Wild, I'd love to tell you a story about my relationship with flowers. So it didn't exist. I hated flowers. They're expensive and they die. So all of my family knew never to buy flowers for me. Until my oldest daughter took me to a market, and at this market, I met the owners of Mother of Wild. They made me a beautiful bouquet with paper wrapped around it, and it just felt so nice, and it was absolutely beautiful. And I now love flowers. I love their flowers. So all of my family now knows to buy flowers for me, only from Mother of Wild, and I've changed my whole relationship with flowers. So let's go inside and meet the owners, Alyssa and Jordan.
And I listen to the song in my head. It sings of you and the things that you do, 'cause you're everything. Under the sky so blue, I found my peace of head.
So as promised, I am standing here with the owners of Mother of Wild, Jordan and Alyssa, and we are really excited to hear what they have to say today. So tell us how you got started and where this all came from.
So Alyssa just had Remy 6 months ago, and at the time, and I was working at Brasserie waiting tables, and she went to get a job at Casablanca that had just opened. And one day, one of the owners came in and he would bring flowers in and he would try to arrange them. And Alyssa's like, hold on, I got this. And so she literally took what he brought in and made like beautiful arrangements. And they're like, oh, like, how do you know how to do that? And so she's like, I used to be a florist. And so at the same time, we were doing woodworking and making cutting boards. And that's how we got into Uptown Market. They found out that she was a florist, and basically they were like, well, this whole building used to be a flower shop.
Sophia West Flower Shop. She's the first florist in town, and she actually ended up doing our ribbon cutting, which was really cool.
Yeah. And she opened her business in May, and we opened ours in May.
Yeah,
so it was kind of really cool. But they were like, hey, do you guys want to rent this space? And like fast forward, we sat down and talked about it, and we're like, what should we do? Because like I had a job and waiting tables and trying to do like a laser business and all of that. And we fast forwarded, started doing that, and the first thing that she wanted to do was get a like 1968 VW flower truck, and like it was super important that we did that. She's like, no, there's no truck here, we got to do that. And
and that's how I found you, is through the truck. It's an amazing truck.
And I bought it on eBay.
Which
I did. And I thought it was going to be like a little toy truck that they sent me for a lot of money.
well, because we kept looking at so many different trucks and they kept selling, and she's like, no, we just got to do it. So she bid on it, and I looked at her and I go, do you know anything about the truck? Do you know anything about like the condition of it? Like, what are you doing? Like, so it essentially, it worked out great. It was from Naples, Florida. Apparently it's set in some garage in the Midwest, untouched. So we had the original 26,000 miles on it. The engine was in great condition. All the upholstery was, great condition, pristine. And then we took it, converted it, added the boxes and all the stuff on it, and
And then we kind of quickly grew out of that shop there and moved into this space. And Janice, the owner of this building, and her husband, they own Sugarwood, and they either wanted an ice cream shop or a flower shop in here. So it kind of worked out perfectly.
Worked out nice, yes. So tell me, going back to the truck, your philosophy with the brown bag around the flowers. I mean, that's, to me, very unique. I know a lot of people try to do that now, but it's very unique, and it's just makes you feel like it's a fresh set of flowers you're getting.
Yeah, so it's just a wrap. We call it a wrap or a hand tie, and you just wrap it with brown paper and a stamp on there with our name on there. I think it's really common. I'm from California, and I think it's really common there. Out here, it doesn't seem quite as common. Yeah, so I didn't know it wasn't a thing really. But yeah, it's just to kind of keep the flowers safe and fresh. Yeah.
As a consumer, it makes you feel special
Yeah, okay.
for some reason. And I'm from California as well, and I know I've seen that there. But moving here, I never saw it, and so I was so excited when I went to your truck and saw that.
I love that.
And like the way that we wrap it, it's like the presentation of the flowers is like showing to you. And,
Yeah.
So.
It does. It makes a big difference.
Yeah.
So how do you handle getting like all your flowers and handle all the orders that come in? Because I know you guys have grown tremendously.
Right.
So how do you handle all that?
That's a lot. It is. Everything has to be shipped in, flown in, or driven in, and the closest places are about 3 hours away. So it's really not that easy. You really have to be forward thinking of your entire week to make sure you have enough flowers for all your orders, and then obviously orders to come in, walk-ins, etc. So it really is a big job, and it's very it's very undependable. I mean, you can't depend on any of our vendors having a specific thing at any time. We try and buy local as much as we can, but sometimes that's a bit hard with the amount of orders that we get a week. We can't quite enough sometimes because they each have their own subscribers and all that jazz. So,
And I think we've done a really good job of like trying to add different options on the website, and it lets people visually see like, oh, like I'm getting the thinking of you, so it's all whites and greens, or like our normal just large or small arrangements, and like the kind of flowers that we use. It just helps us.
Now I know you do weddings and events, but for the consumer, you have classes. What are
Right.
some of the
Yep.
things that you teach?
yeah, I do workshops, and those are typically centerpiece driven. So normally like something arranged in a ceramic container, and I typically that's majority of the classes I teach are centerpiece driven. I do some type of bouquet work, but it's not. It's a much shorter class, so sometimes it's a little bit harder. And they're great. We have wine and cheese. We have some of them get real wild and crazy, and some of them are very focused. Like the last few I had a lot of really serious people in the class that were very attention to detail, which is great. But they wanted to learn, which was awesome. So it was really fun for me. And then
We've had a couple of classes with the Bad Moms Club. It's like a group of women that like all like go out to dinner, and then they show up and they just have a good time. But
yeah, it's really
That's
fun.
awesome. They're always sold out too. I always see that.
Typically, yeah. And we do lots of kids classes. So we do like our last one was a little gardening one where we taught kids how to like garden and start their own garden, and it included all of like their little seed packets. So we do lots with kids.
And like Mother's Day, like we do like pressed cards and flowers, or Valentine's Day, like fun things to get like kids involved in. Of course, because our kids come and do all that and enjoy all that.
You have to include your kids as well.
Yeah,
That's
exactly.
awesome. So if someone is watching and they want to find you, like how do they find you? How do they buy tickets to your events?
Yeah.
How do they book you?
On our website, everything's listed there. We have like our truck schedule listed on there, and you can see where we'll be all month long. You could buy tickets to the workshops through there. I don't have one listed currently, but we do normally have one roughly once a month or so. And then to buy, you can either just walk in to buy flowers, or you could pre-order online also.
Awesome. Well, thank you so much for having me and allowing me to ask you all these questions.
Of course.
Thank you.
To get myself home again, I'll be okay. I'll let you know I'll be alright. Now that I've found the only way to get myself home again, I'll be okay.
Welcome to our next episode of the American Dream TV, Selling Eastern North Carolina. Today we are going to embark on an adventure in the New River in Jacksonville, North Carolina. Next, we're going to meet with our favorite lender, Nana, from Alpha Mortgage. And last but not least, we are going to go to Bear Trail Golf Course in Southwest Plantation and give you a sneak peek of what your money can buy in real estate in this area. So before we get started, I'd love to share how Jacksonville, North Carolina is proudly the home of Camp Lejeune and New River Air Station. Also, Jacksonville, North Carolina has so many things to offer. A lot of businesses are bringing their liveliness to downtown Jacksonville and building it all back up. They have Wilson Bay Park, they have plenty of zoos to visit. And today, while I take you on the New River, you will see how beautiful it is. Also, when I moved here almost 20 years ago, I came from a big city and I came here to Jacksonville, North Carolina, planning to be here only 2 to 4 years. And as you can see, I'm still here. I fell in love with the beaches. The beaches in this area are absolutely beautiful. And once you visit the beaches, you just can't resist wanting to stay forever.
Hi, Shelby Hawker with Castro Real Estate Group. We are out here at the Marina Cafe with Captain Dave Fountain. How are you?
Everything's good. Everything's good. Good to see you guys
Good
today.
to see you. Thanks for joining us today. Just want to talk a little bit about the dinner boat cruise.
Right.
What kind of service you guys provide, and give us some details.
We can have groups of up to 48 people. We can travel most any time, day or night. And we do it here on the scenic New River in Jacksonville, North Carolina. It's a really, really calm, cool area to go and do whatever you need to. You can have catered from the marina. You can bring your own food in. You can bring your liquor, your beverages, whatever you need. We have weddings. We spread ashes. We have birthday parties. Birthday parties are very popular. So most anything you want to do on the water, we can handle it here at the Marina Cafe on the Joe Jack.
So, Captain David, how long have you been captain of the Joe Jack?
I've been the actual captain of the Joe Jack for the last 10 years, give or take a few months, but we've actually had the Joe Jack here operating for close to 20 years.
Oh, wow.
Here out of Marina Cafe. It's a good time. Very laid back, very calm. We're not out there breaking 30-foot waves or anything. It's a good watershed to have this fun in.
Yeah, well, the Marina Cafe and the Joe Jack is definitely a staple of Jacksonville, North Carolina.
Yes, we're world renowned thanks to the military, the Marines here.
Absolutely.
They talk about us all over the world, so it's a good thing.
And people come to visit.
Oh yeah, a lot of people come to visit. We have people from just about every country and state in the United States and the world.
Oh, so where can people find you?
We have a really good Facebook page here for the Marina Cafe and one for the Joe Jack and one for Joe Jack, our bird, our blue front macaw, I think is what it is. But yeah, we're very, very prominent as far as Facebook goes. The people constantly remark about what the marina gave them, how much fun they had, what we did here on the boat, what they can do just there in the marina. Food's excellent here. Food is excellent. Bob does a really good job with the food. It's very consistent. Our crab dip is beyond reproach. It's amazing.
Well, we'll definitely have to go get some. Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you so much for having us.